check this out. Okay, this is a friend's plant that I'm babysitting or plant sitting. I have some over here. That's mine. Oh, look at the tomatoes down there, the red ones. Tomatoes. I have cucumbers. I have lettuce, cucumbers. I don't know what tree this is.
I
Um,
wrote this just in case.
Come on, baby. Yes, yes, yes. You right.
I have,
Ooh,
I have a
ooh.
towel.
Get my house shoes. This ground is hot. What the heck was I thinking? It is hot out here. Okay. Oh, oh,
It says that
oh my goodness.
it's something degrees, but it's not 100.
You just be careful. Come on, baby. I'm gonna walk with you.
I think this is the worst weather, like the worst weather we've had in a while.
Let me see. Do I see you in here? You see
see
yourself?
myself.
Okay, she see herself.
Why did you do that?
Honey, I don't know. It might be plant issues, but um, I said plant. I meant to say pipes. There ain't no telling. Might be pipe issue. Yep, pipe issues. Just like I said. You know what? That could be why I was smelling the other day. Huh?
Yeah, almost like a sewage like
Yeah, it was a horrible stench in my bathroom. And Tommy, you know, he's the maintenance guy next door. I've known him. I've been here 5 years. And he came and he smelled it too. And then all of a sudden, the like that brown part, it got real light. It looked like it was rust. So I kept spraying disinfectant stuff in it or whatever. Come to find out, bleach made it the scent leave. And all of a sudden, I don't know if it's because they did something about it, and it was a horrible smell.
yeah, we could smell something too. And I was like, what in the world? And I see how you're working and it
So
smells.
it probably came from that. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Yeah, they're plumbing for sure.
uh-huh. Okay, big girl, pull your shorts down. Pull your shorts down in the back. Yes, okay. Go ahead. Okay. My granddaughter. She's her when she goes to play with her cousins and stuff. Like I tell everybody, this is fake, this is real, and I don't care. She's 10 years old, and it's just right there. But still, when you have a child or children or someone that is in your care, you're supposed to look out for them, right? See you later, baby. Be safe. So she's so I can get on here and finish my videoing. And my topic is going to be okay, she's coming. I don't talk to the neighbor person and everything, and that's why that stench. Oh my goodness, it smelled so horrible the other day, the plumbing. It is hot as heck out here. I'm gonna show y'all the sun if you can see it. Whew, honey, baby, baby, hot. And I mean, my granddaughter had to, she didn't have to, but she went and got my shoes because I was out here thinking I could stand on the concrete. Now where I stay at and stand, it's cool because the sun is not shining. And she said we need to water our plants. No, they got water yesterday by the rain, and that same day I watered them. So I'm in here. I don't have no problem with y'all going along with me, walking through the house on the journey and talking this stuff. And I gotta put this in the refrigerator. But check this out. I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, this is my office back here, and y'all, I'm so proud of myself because I gotta fix this. The kids be up there meddling with stuff and having it looking some kind of way. I still ain't finished because I have things that I have to put away. I just bought these storage things on Amazon right here, the plastic ones. They lock and have wheels. They have bigger ones, which is down there. I have, this is the dining area, and this is where I have my supplies. I sell jewelry, which everybody see that. I have my scale and all kinds of stuff back here. I have two tables. I did have this one out, but I put it up because, and then my supplies in this. This is my jewelry right there on that. But then I put this back here for my granddaughter. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit because these kids don't know how to. Well, I'm not gonna say they don't know how to clean, but they have to learn to be a little bit more consistent with it. Because I tell my granddaughter, Grandma, you go, you can take care of yourself to a degree. And so this is my office area. Okay. Now I'm about to head in my kitchen. I'm glad my granddaughter recognized this because I gotta put my freaking key away. Come on, girl, you slipping, okay? And cauliflower. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Piece of cauliflower. Okay. Vegan lifestyle with Mona. Vegan lifestyle, and I also have another channel you can subscribe to, hit the notifications, and share with someone. I just washed my hands because I came in from outside. Okay. And I'm about to go in the living room. I tell everybody, people think that I just sit down. I don't just sit down. I move around. I can walk. I'm not where I can't, like, do anything for myself. Honey, boom. My granddaughter said, Grandma, you always doing something. But that's the vibe I want to give her to let her know to do something. I'm going to do one more thing, and then I will run my mouth, okay? I have something very, very, very important that I would like to share. I might relabel this subtitle. Hold on, please. Okay. I had to get my, which is right by me, but I didn't have it stretched out, my cord, which to my charger. I bought 3 of these on Amazon, 2 for my granddaughter, 1 for me, because I had a brand new one I just paid for, and I let her use it. And, you know, I tell her now, and I see that I ain't gonna say it because I talk too soon. 3 on Amazon. I forget the price, but it was reasonable. So I kept one for myself, and these cords are long. Do you hear me? So, anywho, um, I'm a, let's see here. I want to share this out. Y'all hit the notifications, subscribe to my channel. And like I tell everybody, yes, I want to get monetized, and this is a job, okay? I have candles I sell. Oh, I just got finished. Delete that girl. I have candles I sell, and I had this title lunch. Okay, it is lunch, but on the lunch, which is a lunch break or whatever, I will be having me some chickenless, and I did a online shopping blog. No car, but I have to shop online. I don't have to, but I do. I can go out. I shop in stores, and I'm pretty sure I don't have some videos on here showing that I shop in the inside. But for the most part, sometimes I love to go in the store, but I don't have a car. I need 400 and something subscribers to get monetized on here. Okay, I need watch hours. I'm stressing it. Hit the notification, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'm not saying I'm doing everything that someone else is doing, but pretty much almost, but not comparing life. Okay. I wanted to get on here and talk about monetization. I wanted to get on here and talk about fairness. I wanted to get on here and talk about why. I'm about to share this too. Okay, here we go. Okay. Why do they feel the need, certain social media sites, to let me see if my big girl made it down there, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Big girl's my granddaughter. I'm pretty sure she did, but I still like to check. Uh, okay, she made it. I don't care. I'm that person. And it's crazy. You probably say, well, didn't you see her go down there? Well, she has to turn. And then her cousins or my daughter, we pretty much, I'm up here, she's down there. She's not far. And I took my camera and I zoomed it in to make it closer and everything as far as I could. But yeah, so she's there safe. I don't care. I'm that person. As I was saying before I said that, all that, I'm a content creator, okay? And yes, you got to put in the footwork. Yes, you got to find a your niche, and you have to also build your platform, and you also have to do it far as the algorithm and all that stuff. I've been doing content on another platform since I want to say February of last year. I didn't know nothing about it. You know, you get the notifications and then you like, what is this? And then you see other people doing stuff. But I'm still asked the question because I don't know what the heck is going on here, right? And some people have it on their profile page and some people have it on the business page. It doesn't matter if you have it on both. So apologize now, son. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Got this TV on. Um, it's happened before, but it was corrected. And I'm talking about pay. Okay. I'm talking about when you get paid, you have to submit your W-9, and then they have another form called W-8EN. And that's also to verify who you are and driver's license or anything, passport. It could be a permit, anything that's showing your identity. I've done this so many times, I'm not doing it no more. I feel stupid as it is. I'm calling myself stupid, but I'm not stupid. Because why would I continue to send something? My identity, I don't give a care who it's to. It's still my identity. If you send it to a lawyer or a doctor or anybody, um, you still getting on your disclaimer. I was trying to think of that word. You're still giving them your ID. They got to do better. And if anybody want to know who I'm talking about, the book, I said it like that. And like I said, disclaimer, I'm not getting paid to say this or not. I'm talking about, here we go again. I said vegan lifestyle. The words in there. I'm talking about my journey, weight loss journey, and also everything else was dealing with my life and issues and things like that. Sometimes somebody can probably tell you how to do something or stuff. So I'm asking, please, and I should. That's my daughter. I'm not going to turn this off because Okay. I'm not gonna turn it off. 'Cause at the end of the day, when you have a child, anything can happen. And I normally turn off my notification. Now on this phone it is, but not on my other one right here. And she was texting me. We text. So what? Auntie, grandma, our kids, right? So getting back to what I was saying, I want my money. I have on there because I went and checked, and I've been checking. Everything that's on there is mine. Everything that's on there, say for instance, the other day we went to the mall with the kids in the arcade, right? Um, it might be something that we do like make candles and smoothies and activities with them, right? Or I don't even have over what you call it, overlay or people talking over. It's everything is actually me. So I'm saying all that to say, and it's not nothing provocative or um, that should be on there. I don't curse. Have I? Yes. You might hear me say a few choice words, but nothing harsh. Okay. Whatever people do, whatever flow people boat. I'm not judgmental on nothing that nobody did. I done cussed before. I ain't acting like I'm perfect, but I will say this. I said this. I'm gonna move because there's nothing I don't do. Also on my other YouTube channel, I said this: if I done something to someone, I'm not too prideful. Oh, okay. I knew I had some water. That's in my meal. I'm not too prideful to say I'm sorry if I'm wrong. And even if I might have not done nothing, which in fact I haven't for real. Oh, yes, I have. I spoke up and I used some words because at the time you allow people to take you out of character. You see how I said that? And I'm not gonna say I ain't never said a few choice words and probably got angry and everything. Probably do something, but not at that person. We got to control our emotions. So I'm back on track. The content that I put on there, I wish somebody go and subscribe to my book channel and Mona Lisa Kelly to be exact. Okay, and then I have one that's Felicia Kelly. Okay, all of those is me. I done stressed this a million times. I ain't making no fake pages, secret pages. Matter of fact, I paid $14.99 for one of the pages to be verified. I'm not paying no more because if I done showed you my identification multiple times, why you keep saying that's something else? Please, 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 please. What is unusual activity? Check this out. Unusual activity, and should nobody be in my account? Could you shed some light on that subject? And I say that because anything that I have a problem with, it's a verification thing. Just like, okay, you might as well say unpopular, okay? People that is famous or up there making money, entrepreneurs, people doing content, because you got people that's up there making money, but I am too. I can get up there too. I'm trying. That's why I said you got to work at it. I'm verified. I got a blue check mark. So, in order to get this blue check mark every month, well, you have to show identity, which is you, right? Matter of fact, in order for you to change your profile picture, it has to be one with the face. Because I tried to do it the other day and it said something I didn't feel like doing. I said, forget it. I keep the picture that's up there because, hey, but it's not, well, for me, I'm saying that it's not easy like it used to be where, because I wasn't verified with the blue check mark. Felicia Kelly, go and look at it. You can follow me. I won't friend you, but you can follow me and you'll see what I'm talking about. I need my money. I'm raising my grandchildren. That's why I got another YouTube channel. That's what it's solely for. I ain't trying to squeeze blood out of nobody's turnip, okay? As I say again, Mona's vegan lifestyle. Life happen. Sometimes life happen, you don't have no control over life happening, such as me having my granddaughter living with me. That's not bashing no one, but it's true. It's facts. It's my life and hers too, and it matters. Okay, so I was just telling my daughter, and we both was talking about it. Everybody know when kids is out of school, their appetites increase. But actually, you got to think about it. The appetite hasn't increased. It seemed like it's increased because they home. They're still eating like they would if they was at school, if that makes any sense. They would eat the breakfast and lunch at school. Now some schools tell you can take the snacks, right? So I came to the conclusion, this is what I said. Me and my daughter be talking a lot. She has two. And when I said raising, take care strictly, I probably done spent cash wise about $500 in groceries this month. Food stamps. Do I get food stamps? Just started because my granddaughter's here. See, this is the thing. I don't milk nobody's system. I can afford to take care of myself without any of that. Okay? But I called some resources and when you have more than one person, and it could be just one person, depending on if they're sick and they got to get medicine, all this stuff, everything's so damn high to eat too. And sometimes some people say it's not. Yes, it is because you're going to try to keep up with not falling back. Me, okay? And then also you got to be creative and making different things. Like I said, I'm plant based, not vegan. Plant based. I don't eat meat though, and I'm working towards completely. I don't eat no eggs, meat, sugar, flour, cheese. I don't eat none of that. True story. Before I decided to convert over to being plant based, I haven't had pork in so long I can even recall, right? I don't drink milk, cereals, and eggs, and bread. But they have some keto, vegan, no guilt bread at Aldi's. Check it out. I said it all. That's what it says. And I said, whoa. But just because it says that, you got to eat stuff like that in moderations. And I want to keep eating that. I want to stick to my plan of how I was eating. So I'm saying all that to say, yes, it can be expensive, especially when you buy in. Sorry. Especially if you're buying food for someone other than yourself. Me personally, it don't take much for me. I got this salad right here. I have some vegan, vegan chicken lists. Okay, I showed it. Probably just showed it on here before. All these vegan, and it says it on the box. And then it says it on the box. Then down at the bottom, you see a heart, and it says vegan satisfied vegan.org. All these, okay? I don't eat meat. This salad right here, I said, let me get on here and chat, run my mouth a little bit, and plus my granddaughter's gone. But even if she was here, I'd still be on here because she's very well behaved. I need my money. Ain't no other way to say it. Content creators. There's a lot I'm learning as far as like the thumbnails and to try to make it look professional, but I think I'm doing pretty good. but I need my money. It's like they holding my money hostage. You done told me to hit this link, to do this, to do this, and I've done it all. Actually, the last time I got paid was in February. When I got a notice, I want to say March the 11th. And if I'm not right, I have everything. I have proof of everything I'm saying, okay? Proof of everything I'm saying. Life. I don't care. My nails needs to be done ugly, okay? Ugly. Not ugly, smugly ugly. I know how to put things that needs to be got, getting, God, or whatever you want to say, before just getting things that I don't really need. And yes, I need it because you got to also cater to what you need and what you want done for yourself. Just like you shouldn't have to work to not enjoy the fruits of your labor. I was saving for a car. You hear me? Was. I was. One would probably say, why you didn't get one? Did you just back it up? Prioritize. But I am talking about it more so because I need that. Shopping online, the fees, and getting my granddaughter ready for school. Yes. Um, no assistance. Just got food stamps, okay? And it wasn't because of me. I was doing fine. I just purchased me some brand new tables, y'all. Look at this right here. I'm proud of myself though. See that? That raises up. Storage back there. I'm not finished, but it's gonna be neater. And I got this table over here, and then with the table on top where the lamp is, it has a compartment where you could charge your phone. That raises up. It's like almost if you didn't know better, look like it's a trunk because my grandson be wanting to sit on it. And down there at the bottom on each side is drawers. Okay, I'm not finished. That's storage. Okay, storage. But anyhow, I'm just saying, I'm doing the best I can with what little I have. And I talk about certain things because I don't want to sit up here and get sad and depressed. I have, and I've had a problem with being an emotional eater. Some would say stress eating. Mm, no, I wouldn't call it stress eating, but you can be. I done came a long ways in so many ways. Appreciating and loving myself, doing for me, getting on the right track, trying to save for a car. Was. Life happens. And I'm on here, and I should have titled it, Where's My Money? And that's so mean. I'm pissed. And nobody did nothing to me per se, but I need money. Where is my money? March, April, May, June, July, almost 6 months. They don't have no person you can talk to. And then, oh, get this. This is the guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe I was hacked. I'm not going to get into the details of it. So they'll tell you to follow this link, check and see if anything is about it. Change your password. Then they have that two way you can like secure it. Passwords. Um, I got the blue check mark. Got to show identification. So how the hell is it that you keep telling me unusual activities? Oh, get this. There's a man on there, supposedly, Bach, or whatever the heck it is. I believe it's a computer. Every time I send a report about an issue or complaint or whatever, I ain't complaining because it's my money, okay? The same man responds to me. And I'm saying that to say, I done went down the whole thing, and I'm saying to myself, I know the same person, George. I don't know his last name because they don't have last names on there. They just put George, Virginia, whatever. He keeps saying, your payout account is on hold. You need to follow this link to do this. Okay. I follow the link so many times, as I stated, so I can't follow it no more. Meaning, when they send the link to tell you to hit it, you go back there. It's supposed to be where you verify your identity. So you're supposed to put your picture in there, ID, and you can write a complaint or a comment or whatever. So you know what I do? I don't care. I tell someone this. Everything I do, receipts. Okay, I'm pretty sure. How you doing? That, ooh, I appreciate you saying that. I feel it is. And like I said, I'm not trying to complain. I'm on here like, typically everybody else, but I'm not a follower. Maybe somebody got some ways of helping for as the money situation. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. I don't like, I'm not a perfectionist, but I follow rules. I say it like that in instructions. And if I don't know, I ask somebody that do know because I don't know everything, but I know a lot. I pay attention to signs and wonders. And just as you said, I appreciate you for saying that. So much is trying to attack me. Okay. Oh, not only that, somebody's trying to steal money out of my bank. Not no exes or husbands or nothing like that. No. Mm-mm. I ain't had too many exes anyhow. I had two husbands. One's passed away and the other one's terminally ill. And then another relationship, and I keep that there. I'm not on here to bash no one. I've been in long relationships, and I know for a fact my first husband probably was the only love, true love I had other than God and my kids, okay, and my dad, okay, and my sisters. I say it like that. But anywho, I do the best I can. Now I'm raising my granddaughter. School's coming up. And you know what? People say there's resources out there for grandmothers. This is the thing. My kid's father served the United States Army, okay? He did 15 years in the United States Army, and he did the rest in the Army Reserves because he went to Desert Storm and then budget cuts, and he got out in Colorado, Fort Carson to be exact, and he was out maybe 2 years. And then when we went to the next place where we decided to reside at, he got into the Army Reserve. So I say that to say I'm taken care of from him. Okay? That's not the only means of income, But when you have income to where you can afford to take care of yourself, I don't ask nobody for nothing. I think since I've been on my own, I might have asked my dad for help twice. And one time it was because me, my daughter, her husband, my youngest daughter, if they get on here, they can confirm this. We was moving. Well, we moved. And they told us that we did not have to pay water in the contract for us lease and everything. We weren't the only one either. So I can't say they just was trying to like scam us or spam us or whatever. They put notes on everybody's doors out there. We get a note. We like, what the heck? And I think I want to say 5 to 6 months of back water bill. I think that's what it was. And um, my dad sent me, because me and my daughters, we always went, half. My daughter's always been fair. But hell, if she ain't got her money or he ain't got no more money to do nothing, what you trying to do? Like I said, we can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. Maybe if we squeeze hard enough, it'll come through our hand. But anyhow, I'm just trying to be humorous. So my dad sent me, I think it was $80. And I told him I'll send it back to him and give him back. My dad said no. He said it's a gift. That's how my dad says. And then he turned around and helped with a vehicle. Okay. Now, mind you, this was in 2010 and then 2011. I'm 57 years old. I stayed with my dad maybe 5 months because me and my children had to wait for their dad to send for us overseas. We lived in Germany for 4 years, okay? So the transition. Me and my 2 kids at the time, I had a son that was almost 3. He wasn't quite 3. And then my baby, she was, oh goodness, about 5 months. But when I got to Germany, she was 10 months. Okay, my son was 3. I took 2 kids. Didn't have nobody because my husband was already over there. He got it to where we can come over there soon. And the reason why we was able to come over there sooner is because he was staying with this guy and the guy was married and his wife ended up leaving him. And they said, went to the commander, first sergeant, whoever, and told them. And they wrote up a letter order stating legally that we could come over there because the guy had a place. Okay. We stayed with him probably a month, maybe a month. Yeah, about 2 months. And I got pregnant. Time I got there. But anyhow, that was my husband, okay? And I was like, whoa. I had my third child in November. I had 2 November children. Ugly nails. That's okay. This is life, okay? And I put my granddaughter before me. And so that lifestyle was good for me, okay? Second marriage, I'm not going to bash the person. Disclaimer. Had mental issues. Once you find out later, it still didn't make me leave them. Work on it. Go to the therapist, psychiatrist. We can go together. Mm-mm. Honey, it was something that he didn't deal with. Some men. Right. We can go together. Hell, if you got a problem, I want to know what the problem is so I can educate myself and we can work together. That's how I look at stuff. But anyhow, 2 long marriages, 30 years of my life married, and then another long relationship. But I tell you this, the next king to come in my life, because that's what he's going to be, I'm gonna be married to him. I'm not gonna play wife to someone that ain't marrying me and don't acknowledge me. That's where I say, us as women and people, when things happen to us in life, we have to hold ourselves accountable to something. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Why? No, should nobody mistreat you. No, should nobody do you bad. No, but you allowing it because you stay in there and you remove yourself from the situation. And I had to be, in order to start on my journey, that's why I says journey or lifestyle, I had to be true with myself about a lot of things. And one of the things, that's why I started getting back on here and talking about, and like I said, it's not a Debbie Downer page. I do other things. I show food, vlogs, so on and so forth. One of the things to help me, and I want to help others, is depression and anxiety, and I wanted acceptance. Okay. And when you want acceptance, sometimes you don't look at the big picture in hand, how people are treating you. And that's a person that is like blind. Like you see it, but you're not recognizing it and doing nothing about it. I've seen a lot of things that my second husband, my first husband, why did I get married again? I could talk about that. And not in a bad way. That was the love of my life. He's not here, but I still miss and love him. Okay. And I do. And I cry and I worry, and I'm not gonna get into that because I'm trying to get emotional, but hell, it's life. I had two hardworking husbands, dedicated workers, not lazy. I had a good life. But towards the end of my second marriage, like I said, my kid's father's in heaven, okay? Two marriages. The problem that he had was really, really showing. Wasn't healthy for me. Um, at my highest, I got big. This is me. I use big and fat. I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about making fun of no one out there that's got weight problems. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm talking about me. I went to the doctors. I'm very transparent and honest. And I said these words. I'm tired of being fat. And I started crying. And I cried because my older sister, she was having health problems. And it's just bringing back memories of my mom and people that we have lost. It's like triggers, but, and then reality sets in because I was obese. And I was having high blood pressure and anxiety, depression. My son and children, if they get on here and comment, once this live has ended, because I ain't prepping and making nobody say nothing for no brownie points. That's not me. I look younger now than I did when I was married. It's the second. And I say that because when you have health problems, issues, and things like that, it takes a toll of your body, your self-esteem, your strength, and your motivation, and all that stuff. And I was huge. I went to the doctor. I want to say it was January of 2010. Watch this. 2009, I said, 2010, I'm not going to be married and stay in this relationship. It took me, my youngest daughter, and her friend, and my husband at the time to go to his sister's wedding in Minnesota / Milwaukee, okay, because it was a border. You're not going to get me nowhere and show out, but not me. I had my daughter and her. You might as well say the other girl's my daughter too, because at that point in time, if they under your care, that's your child. You're not going to get my children and me in a different place and show out. Where they do that at? You get us there. We already had we had to make because his sister had told us, and his family, by the way, loved me. that he should have booked it in advance because I had told her, I called her, she's reaching out to you, want to know if you're coming, because it was a hotel that had a casino in it. It was nice. And we couldn't even do all that because you didn't book. So we was last minute getting a room, and who was to say we would have got that, but we did. I went into the restroom and came out. My daughter and her friend was in the room. We had 2 beds. I said, where is he at? Like I said, I ain't got to put nobody's name on here. This is my truth and story. They said they don't know. So I said, okay. I don't know if I called or went down the hall, but nevertheless, I found where he was. And I said, first off, you don't have to answer to me. I'm not a controlling person. But you do have to communicate. If I leave out of the room, I'm going to say, oh my goodness. They found out who, I ain't going to put that on here, did what they did to that black actor. A lot of people probably follow it. They just found out. But you, if I go somewhere, I'm going to say, baby or honey or sister or brother or kids even, I'm about to go to the front desk. Because I want somebody to know where I'm at. Okay? I want somebody to know. Just like my kids, when my daughters was in high school, both of them, I got my butt up and fixed lunch or whatever. I don't care if they're in high school. I want to know what they're looking like. I want to know what description to get someone. If I'm laying down in the bed asleep, what did she have on, man? What was she wearing? When did she leave and all that? I want to know. My granddaughter lives with me. And she says this, Grandma, you up all the time. You up all day. She asked me in the morning, did you sleep well? She asked me just a few minutes ago. And she's not here. I had to watch her go to play. Here we go again. I want to know what she have on, look presentable. There was a man out here, not saying nothing wrong with him, but I'm glad I'm like that. He showed up. He gave my daughter and her friend some money. They went and got something to eat. Okay. And I was hungry too, and so was he. Because like I said, we could have eaten in the hotel because they had buffet. Oh, I forgot to say that they had a buffet, casino, nice place. But it's almost like you had to have count because of the capacity. My daughter and her friend went across the street, right like this, and got them something to eat. And I was hungry. I don't know if it was at that time or later on. He got him a foot-long sub and got me a kid sub. And I'm showing you how I'm being honest, okay? He got me a kid sub. I don't know if I had drinks or chips, but I remember the kid sub. My daughter, she could tell this. And she don't even know I'm saying this. Ain't nobody in here but me and 2 parakeets on the TV, okay? And I was still hungry because I haven't eaten nothing, okay? And even if I had, I want what I want. Kid sub. I ain't talking about the small one. I'm talking about a kid sub because Subway has the kid, the small, the medium, and the large. I used to work in Quiznos. By the way, I heard that they relocating and opening back up because I don't care what no one say. They had some good sandwiches. I used to work there. Matter of fact, I started working at one and they just finished building it. I got hired on the spot. So, ooh, boy. He had a foot-long sub. And matter of fact, I think he had the cold cut one where you have salami and all this stuff. I don't eat that stuff now. I'm talking about 2010, okay? Ooh, 13 years ago. Oh my goodness. And he sat it on the TV. That was was his food. I didn't think to say if you're gonna eat. I'm not up on you, hounding you about your food. He took that sandwich and threw it in the trash. Scout's honor. So that's okay. It was time to go to bed, and we had two queen size bed. My daughter and her friend, one slept at the top, one at the bottom. And even if not, we had two queen size bed. We in a hotel, okay? And me and him. I went to sleep. I did. And woke up and he wasn't in the bed. I'm still not I'm not I'm not a hound type of person. He might be in the bathroom. The bathroom wasn't where I could see him, is around the corner. Maybe he went to the front desk. Maybe he went to get some snacks. Maybe he went to get some ice. He was gone for a long time. After all, his family was there. So I said, well, maybe he's in uh, their room talking, you know? Time passed, time passed, time passed. And it wasn't that I was worried. I still want to know. Because he was the type of person, I'm not going to lie to you. I was worried about if he was going to leave us stranded, okay? He was outside talking to his niece that he was real close to. That wasn't a problem. He got smart with me. Flip it. I didn't give a damn who was in that car. What the hell? You're not going to show out and leave, think I'm not going to say nothing back, say anything back. And I did. And I will. And I did it in his brother's house, and they looked at him, said, well, bro, she is right. You don't take me nowhere. You go on to visit your mom. She's sick. You stayed at the hospital because you were supposed to. He did that all night because they took turns. We had to travel. And I told him, I said, you need to stay and spend some time with your mom, sleep up there, whatever. So everybody was gone. We was at his brother's house. They had 3 kids or 4, I think. Anywho, and I had problems with my bowels, okay? I told him when he come back in the morning, leave to be if he pick up something or take us, because it was around the corner. Could I drive? Well, I didn't know the place that well, you know, we're in a different state, but probably could have, but I was feeling uncomfortable, okay? Catch my drift. He had done left the hospital from taking care and watching and visiting his mom, to go over somebody's house to fix a car. He got back. And I asked him, I said, I knew he went at the hospital. I was going to say hotel, hospital. His family liked me to the point they said, they called me Leisha. Is here? No. We ain't at the hospital. That's why I say I don't be things come to me. I don't go looking at hounding. You with your mom, that's what I'm thinking, okay? And even if you went to a family member's house, I would have enough damn respect for you, then my mate, husband that is, to say, baby, I'm leaving the hospital at 8 o'clock, and on the way, I'm gonna stop over at my sister's house to holler at her because it's coming this way anyhow. I don't have no problem with that. I'm not that person. Go visit your family, have fun. Don't you know his own nieces and sisters them had to check him for me? I mean it. Yes, they did. His niece told him, you don't ever do that to your wife or da 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 da, so on and so on. She checked him. Yes, she did. And I'm not talking about nobody's family because both my husband's family loved me. Still do. Showed out. So I'm saying that, all that, because like I said, 2009, I ain't caught up in what I'm saying. Just talking about my depression and anxiety and things that I went through mentally. Ain't ashamed of my game because I did. I went through hell. We came back. If I look in the calendar, I almost want to say, watch this. I don't have the calendar up yet, but I'm gonna say May 28th, 2010, and it was on a Saturday. Pulling up. Mm-hmm. Going all the way back into time, baby. Yes, and I can do that. I'm gonna see if it'll let you. I'm gonna put it there. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay? And as I said, I'm gonna tell you how precise I can be. Go all the way back to 2010, y'all. I'm about there. May 28th, I said. Matter of fact, that's my grandson's birthday. Just think about it. See, I got a blessing out of it. What is it? 2 years after that. Okay. Yes. I just thought about that. I got two grandkids, 24th of May and 28th, 4 days apart. And he is a blessing. I love him. He's my first grandson and my granddaughter. I have three granddaughters. My kids decided to get all pregnant the same year. And our family that year, 2012, was a baby boom year for our family. I kid you not. Babies was popping left to right. And I say that because that was a blessing, because my mom did get to at least meet, you know, some of her great grandchildren. Okay. Okay. May the 28th, 2010 was on a Friday. Okay. So I want to say we left Friday now that I know it, and it was on a Saturday. Okay. Nevertheless, I still was close. Okay. You get somebody 6 hours away, and the reason why I can vaguely know how many miles it is or whatever hours is because me and my son, his girlfriend, my granddaughter, the one that's living with me, we went to randomly 2021, and I want to say it was in September. We went to Minnesota, and that's how I can remember how many miles or hours it is. But as I said, mentally, emotionally, physically, but not beaten. You're not putting your hands on me. Oh no, I ain't. I don't care how much I care for you. I don't care for you then. You're not putting your hands on me. My dad did. My mom had four girls and we had a brother. I said we had. He's no longer here. So my mom had four girls, so she had five kids. All four of us girls are still here, but he ain't. So anyhow, my dad didn't whoop me. And that's probably why I have that mindset. Have I ever been hit by a guy? A guy slapped me one time. I was 17. He ain't slapped me no more. Me and my cousin was talking about that the other day because he wanted me to do something inappropriate. And I said no. And you gonna slap me? That gives me the right to even just that much more. That's the only time I've been hit. You give damn young and dumb or whatever. No, I wasn't young and dumb. And I still ain't. I'm a very wise person. I've been through hell and back, relationship wise and everything. But I tell you this, like I said, mentally with him, it didn't break me. And the reason why it didn't break me, I went through a lot. I had an anxiety attack so bad, I thought I was having a heart attack. And that's the truth. I had health issues and problems and blood pressure, and I was almost on 3 blood pressure pills and stuff like that. But I was thankful for the doctors that I had because they wasn't too quick to want to write out a prescription. They listened. He said, "Well, you know what you got to do," and I followed suit on what I needed to do to make things better for me in my lifestyle. Stop, parakeets. Stop it. They pretty much listen too. One of them tried to bully the other, but anyhow, and my daughters and her husband, it was four of us. No one had a kid at the time. I didn't have no grandbabies. And my oldest daughter said this to me. She said, Mom, I got you, pretty much. How was I to let her down by saying that? Okay? I'm gonna let my baby down. She get on here. I didn't share it with her, but if she, I could share this video, and she said, "Mom, you still remember that? Yeah, baby. You said that to your mom." I want to say it's like I said, 28 was that Friday, 29, 30th. So I want to say beginning of June because May has 31 days in it. He would make little pick stuff so he can leave. And the last time that I recall him wanting to leave, okay, sorry about that if it's buffing. I don't know why it's doing that. I got free internet, okay? I pay my bills, 2 phones. Last holiday, as I was saying, so sometime if I repeat, sorry, was the 4th of July. He went somewhere, and I had gotten to the point. I'm going back and forth, but it's all coming up to being a ball. Okay, it was the 4th of July because that was the next holiday. It might have been Memorial Day. Anywho, I think it was Memorial Day, and if it was, I say Memorial 4th of July, give and take. He wanted to leave. And I had gotten to the point I didn't want to go places with him, not even over my family's house. True story, y'all. He showed his group thing. He didn't give a damn if he was in front of my mom or dad. My mom used to say, ooh, they call me Lisa. That's where the Mona Lisa came in at. I don't cuss. Occasionally, if I get that heated up, but I'm leaning towards not cussing. Okay. I was. Wait a minute now. I had to be in 40. Wait a minute. I might have been in my 30s. In my middle to late 30s. I won't say my late, but 36, 7, so like that. We used to go to my sister's house. These are days I miss. And we used to have like garage sales, rummage sales, yard sale, whoever you say it. And me and my sister, my husband at the time, and her husband, we used to make a killing because she stayed on the main street. He was good at what he did. Cars and lawnmowers and electronics and stuff. And he wasn't selling people linens. Okay. If it was an alternate, he'd buy it, put it in, and even show the people the receipts sometimes. So he was doing automobiles / lawnmowers, trimmers, riding lawnmowers, and stuff like that. So we used to sell. I mean, at this time he was laid off from his job. He didn't need to work, but he did. He went to temps and all this, that, and third. Until 2005, I hadn't applied for his job where he worked at still to this day, and I think he said he's been on that 2005. What's that? 25 years now, or whatever, give and take. Y'all, I have a pen somewhere. These years, okay? 2005, I remember that. I think it was like August or so. Get over and out of here. I just had a pen. Anywho, he been at that job still since then because of me. And that he do acknowledge that when I don't talk to him, but when I had spoke to him briefly, he had acknowledged that you the cause of me getting this job. I filled out that application, man. Let me tell you, that application was so freaking long. This is 2023, 18 years. I think 18 years. I said 25, 18 years. However, and he makes it known. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have this job. So he was good with certain things, but the mental issues, that's what I'm talking about, how it set with me. I refuse to go back there. I refuse to suffer in silence. And I did. That's why I say it. I stress it. Stop suffering in silence. My mom didn't know. I was living not too far from my mom. I say everybody lived in the sea because it was me. Then it would be my mom, my sister. My other sister stayed right across the street from my mom. And they stayed close by me. I say 5 minutes because traffic lights maybe. But if ain't no traffic light, probably 3 minutes, okay? They didn't know that I was in the home by myself. Sometimes it's good, depending on the situation, to put your family and people involved, but sometimes it ain't because you're gonna stick with that person and they trying to help you, give you advice and stuff, and you go against it. You end up looking like the dummy, and sometimes they feel like they are too because you brought it to them. I'm a very, I say this, I'm a very strong person. I cry river. I've been through hell. HE double hockey sticks. Okay, I have. Every time I go through something, 85% to 90% of the time, I go through it alone. Until I had to kind of come back from that because I have this friend, and it's a he, and I had to stop saying this. I can come to him, I could talk to him, we can talk about anything. I can call him right now while we on here. We'll talk about anything. And the only thing is the physical part. Like you in a different state and I'm here and like when I needed a hug or somebody just to tell me it's gonna be okay, I can lean on their shoulder and cry. Haven't seen him in person, but FaceTime multiple times. He's my friend. I like him. I can say I love him. I think he loved me too. But we're just leaving it the way it is, and I am too. And that's being honest. I ain't gonna say he's my man. No, he's not. But he listens. And that's why I say I have to sometimes come back from it and say I don't have nobody because I guess I'm used to saying that. And then sometimes I feel like I don't have him because we don't know what people's relationship status is and what they're trying to do. And even if they're trying to talk to someone or be with someone, they're kind of like pull away a little bit. I know the signs. Come on now. I done cried so hard on the phone with him. Matter of fact, I want to say last month I did. He knows what I'm going through. He do. He knows exactly what I'm going through. My dad. I can bring a napkin in here. Is he supporter? I have a father living, my mom's not. And I tell people, I know I have a father I can talk to. My dad is almost 80 years old. And I'm not selfish. I can tell him certain things, but I'm not gonna pile and pile and pile. This is my way of saying it. He's an older person. He cares, and I know he do because he calls and check on me. Even told me recently, uh, he called me. It was a hit and miss. I called him back, and so he ended up calling me back after I called him, and he was asleep. I said, "Go to sleep, Daddy." He didn't want to go to sleep. He talked to me, and he said, "I was calling you because I know you're going through something." And I'm not, like I said, I'm not used to that. And it's been a long time. The support I had the most out of my life, and I'm not bashing no one. I can't say I haven't had no support like my sisters and things like that. But I mentioned earlier, I stayed with my dad if I didn't finish for a couple of months because the living, I stayed with my sister for 2 years and 3 months, but I didn't have to. I had a place to stay. I moved in to help her. I'm not putting that on there. Disclaimer, it's not my place. But it wasn't because I had to. I had a place. I moved in to help her, to monitor and to be supportive. Okay? And I'm not saying this to be like, sister, if you're on here, say anything other than what I wanted to do. But oftentimes, she wasn't the cause of it. You do things, of course, out of love, not to talk about it. That's me. But I lost myself in helping others, not her, because I wanted to do that. She didn't ask me to. I did it because I knew of the situation. And plus, that's my sister. She's been through a lot. All of us had, but she's been through a lot. So where I'm at in my life, when I try to get myself together and on track, it be curveballs, big ones. I say this to people: stop suffering in silence. This is one of the reasons why I do a YouTube live. I want to help people. I want us to talk, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, put the word out there. You're not alone. I have suffered so many times alone. Call it me being an emotional person. So what? But I'm an emotional person when I need to be emotional. That's just going around sitting up all day just crying and stuff. I don't want to do that. I told my granddaughter a couple of days ago, I said, you know what? You deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. We need to be happy. And I say this to myself all the time. God knows what I want, but I want a man that's going to be my husband. Not us shacking up or, and plus, I don't want you to have to shack up with me. I want you to have your own place, go to work. Like I said, I ain't like some people. You get in a relationship, they want to keep tabs of their man. To me, that's not trust. I don't care if you break the trust. You break it while you're not living with me because I won't marry you. Okay? I'm not going to do that. We're not in our 30s. I ain't. I'm 57. So I say that. I know what I want. And if a person's confused about what they want, they don't need to be in a relationship. Stop having people come into your life, your world, or whatever, and you're not ready. Take it slow. My kids, I was going to say my kids' father, we didn't move in right away. I met my second husband. I didn't move in right away, but I thought it was too soon. Um, and I've had somebody come from another state and move in with me. That shouldn't have never happened. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying it because sometimes when you're vulnerable And a person don't have to know it, but a person can kind of feed off of your sensitive ways and knowing you very emotional. And I don't care about being emotional with the person I'm with. I want them to comfort me, and I comfort them. And I know I do that. So I'm saying that to say I don't want to be in no damn relationship with someone that's giving me pieces of them, and I'm giving you whole of me, and you know for a fact, because when someone call you and tell you they sorry, I my story. My kid's father apologized to me. He didn't need to, but he felt the need to. Because back then, our relationship should have never ended. We always loved each other. Sometimes you gotta leave well enough alone, move forward. And we had the best co-parenting ever. I'm not bashing him. I just wish he hadn't been set in his ways. He's from the 50s, okay? I'm from the 60s, okay? And just old school. He didn't like putting people in his business type of thing. And anymore, go sit on somebody's couch. Because I would rather sit on somebody's couch than to tell a whole bunch of people that really don't care. I've done that. I'm pouring my heart, soul, and mind to someone, and deep down in the core pit of my soul, that person didn't really care. I know this. Sometimes we try to stick to the familiar or knowing that person. But think about it. If somebody you was in a relationship and you love, that wouldn't hurt you. And that's why I also say some books is meant to stay closed. Don't open them back up. And if you do, keep it on a friendship tip. So on this Wednesday, I done talked about multiple things. Like I said, lunch, chat. I want my money. I'm gonna keep saying that. And if someone get on this live and heard what I said about it, and they got some ideas or they've been through the same thing, please shed the light on the subject. Please shed the light on the subject. Because I'm gonna get off here and make a live, not a live, but a short about it. Because I want to be concrete. The proof, I want it to be out there to be heard. Just a 6 second short, okay? They say, sorry, but smacking. Money is the root of all evil. Okay, that's for those that is materialistically into it. Like, you need money for food, clothes, bills, cars, whatever, rent. So you can't live without it. You can't live without water. You can't live without oxygen, air. You can live without a vehicle. Hell, I don't have one. I'm trying to get one. And my money's been held hostage. Yes, it has. So, as I always say, be you, do you, for you, and love you. You are a jewel. Our soul meaning. We are precious as gems and diamonds and rubies and sapphire. Jewels, yes, men's too. They love jewelry, don't they? Men's is precious. However people want to put it. Loving, caring. There's some good men's out there. Women's too. Men's go through things. So that's why I say that. So I hope everyone, excuse me, have a wonderful Wednesday. And hit the notification, subscribe, and also, like I said, if anyone get on here and they can share some light on this subject about my money, please help me. Comment down below.